For today's activation series, we are going to work on some shoulder mobility, some overhead squats, and some shoulder strength, as well as balance. All you're going to need is a PVC pipe. If you don't have a PVC pipe, you can use a band as well. First thing we're going to do is overhead stick raises. So palms are facing behind you. Grab that stick with your hands slightly outside your hips. We're raising up as high as you can, 10 repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep the arms up, slide the hands out just a little bit, pull that behind your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the arms out to the side. We're going external rotation, 90-degree bend in the elbows. Keep them up nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going hands facing behind you. Relatively narrow grip, so slightly outside your hips. Stay tall. Make sure we don't bend through the chest. Raise up behind you as high as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next thing you're going to do is a pull up behind your back with that stick. Slide your hands out just a little bit. Pull up as high as you can, 10 repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, you're going to take that stick behind your back, grab with one hand down, one hand over top. You're going to pull that up behind your back as high as you can. Reach that hand up as high as you possibly can, and then pull the opposite direction. And reverse it. We're going to seesaw back and forth, stretching out that tricep, pulling up into internal rotation. Seesaw back and forth. We're going 10 repetitions. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch your hands. Pull down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do what's called a shoulder dislocation. Hands are going to be out wide. You're going to bring that stick up behind you. Try to bring it behind your back and then bring it back forward. We're going 5 repetitions there. Shoulder dislocation. That's 3 reps. 4, 5. Bring it back forward. Now switch your hand grip. We should go palms facing forward. A little wider if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go an overhead squat. Hands are overhead. Slide them out nice and wide. Make sure your hands are slightly behind you. Feet out wide, tight core. Turn those toes out a little bit. We're going controlled, deep overhead squat. And back up. Make sure that stick stays overhead the whole time. Don't let it come in front of you. Here we go. We're going 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last thing to finish with, we're going a sprinter stance with an overhead hold. Taking that overhead, sprinter stance. Hold there, toes up, make sure toes are not pointed. Active foot, squeeze that glute. We're going 30-second hold here. Keep that core engaged, nice and tight through that right glute. Keep everything nice and tight. Dig that foot into the ground. Imagine you're growing roots through that foot into the ground. Arms are straight up overhead. We're holding for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control it down. Let's take a few seconds break here. We're doing the opposite side. Make sure we get grounded through that foot. Again, we're going overhead hold. Get your head through that stick. Get onto one foot. Again, no saggy toes. Hold there. We're going 30 seconds. Again, feel your whole foot pressing through the ground. Elongate. Hold that position. Tight core. Squeeze that glute. That foot is pushing hard into the ground. Hold it nice and tight. Extend those arms up. Make sure they're not sagging down. We're holding for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That concludes your stick mobility activation series. You should feel your shoulders are stretched out and now you're nice and elongated through your spine.